So I have to ask you about Prince George. Every time he's seen out, well, pretty much every time he's wearing Rachel Riley, but it's not something that I see you guys shouting about. Often when he's wearing other brands, they're sort of screaming from the rooftops, but you guys are quite quiet about it. Is there a reason about that?
Well, first of all, I just want to say it's such a personal honour for me to have seen him wearing our things. Obviously, I'm London born, I'm British. I've loved dressing my own children, and if there's any other person I could think that I want to dress, it's just such an honour. So I'm absolutely delighted that they have chosen our things. But what we've got lots of lovely customers. We've been in business for 17 years. We have always loved. I still get a delight when I see any children wearing our things. It's so lovely to see that people are enjoying what I'm designing and what we're making.
Yeah.
And seeing it on such a high profile baby has been just fabulous. But I'm happy that everyone is enjoying our things as well as the royals.
And do you find that with a particular thing, if he's wearing, that it sort of crashes your website and it sort of goes mad afterwards?
Well, luckily we have not had the website crash, and he's obviously, everyone is very interested to see what the royals are wearing, and we haven't had this is a new generation of royals, so we've got we've got a 2-year-old prince and a little princess. We haven't seen princes since Prince William and Prince Harry, and before that was the last princess was Princess Anne. So it's interesting, I think, for us as a nation. We obviously love the royals and want to see what modern princes and princesses wear, but also the whole world seems to be just extraordinarily interested in, and of course they're so lovely. They are so modern. It's lovely to see them as a family.
Happy family.
As a happy family,
yeah.
You can tell that they're in love. They have such a close bond. It's lovely to see them together, and then to see them as young parents. It's just lovely to see.
For me, I love seeing that they're wearing such traditional clothes as well, and that's where sort of your clothes come in so well, and it's traditional but with a modern sort of spin and with the wonderful patterns.
Well, I love traditional things. I love classic styles. For me, classic styles never go out of fashion. So when you look at a photo, a lot of our customers tell me that they choose our things for either portraits or photography, because
really?
It doesn't go out of fashion. So it's not like later the child is going to be saying, oh my god, mum, what that was so 90s, yeah. Or that was so whatever. It's
timeless.
It's quite timeless. So I think that I like the fact that because we're choosing classic styles, they're not pinned to a specific time.
Yeah,
there might be a time in your personal history, so it might be the summer that you went to Italy, or the summer when they lost their teeth, or the two front teeth, or whatever that kind of particular time was in your own personal history. Yeah. But it doesn't date them. So choosing classic styles, I think, makes it easier that way.
Yeah.
But I don't think that our clothing is designed specifically for children. So children have different requirements at different ages. Yeah. Before they're walking, it was nice that when Prince George was crawling on his first official engagement, which is at the play date, he wore dungarees. The dungarees had a cross back, and that means that the straps don't fall off. He's very neat and tidy. The top isn't cupping separated. You're not going to end up seeing the nappy. It's very specific outfit for that specific
occasion
age.
And age.
Yes, for the age. And again, when he was wearing our things maybe this year of the shirt and short set, when he went to see his new little sister in hospital, and
that wonderful
on that
shot
portrait that the Duchess of Cambridge took of the two of them together.
I love that shot.
It's very simple styles. All children are beautiful, so you don't need anything too complicated. You don't need anything which is fighting for their, for attention. If it's just a lovely photo, what you want to see is the child's gorgeous face.
Just a simple outfit.
It's very simple, but it's very tidy. So shirt and short set, when you're running around, it saves it kind of, the shirt riding up or falling out, or just being. It's just a very simple, and it's very age appropriate.
Yeah.
So I think that the clothes that I design, I love the fact that, because I've had 3 children of my own, I feel that you know, in as much as you're not going to wear a baby style when you're older, but when you're a baby, that's just so appropriate. That's what babies wear. So,
and time goes so quickly, you want to sort of use that time and actually have those wonderful outfits at the right time.
I think that also, yes, my children are now young adults, so seeing it goes so quickly. I always say to our customers, oh, just obviously you're going to enjoy the moments, but sometimes they go so quickly. Make sure you get the photos in, make sure you keep those. You know, they're so lovely to have them as keepsakes afterwards. It goes really quickly. So if you don't, you know, often I say to my customers as well, is, you know, the Peter Pan collar. A little boy is not going to wear a Peter Pan collar forever, but when he's little, he can wear it. So it's so sweet to have that moment to enjoy that little round Peter Pan collar. It's a baby thing. And then when he gets bigger, he obviously won't be able to wear a Peter Pan collar anymore, but you can still enjoy it when he's little.
Of course. And then one other thing I wanted to ask you about is the Eloise collaboration that you've been doing. Can you tell me a bit about that? It's really exciting.
The Eloise collaboration has been really fun, and it's just literally launched last month in New York. I'll just tell you just a little brief overview. In America, the Eloise story is really well known, and in the UK it isn't quite as well known. But it is a book that was written by an author called Kay Thompson, who was an actress in the 50s, and she was the actress in Funny Face, who was representing the editor of the magazine, which was, it wasn't Vogue, but it was the equivalent of Vogue. And it was with Audrey Hepburn, who was the who became a model, with Fred Astaire, who was the photographer who was playing Richard Avedon. So it was it was written in the 50s by that lady. So she was a very well-known actress in the fashion business. And the book is written about a 6-year-old little girl who lives in the plaza with her English nanny and many pets. So there's a turtle and a dog called, the turtle's called Skippity, and the dog called Weenie. So it's a really fun book. To read it, it's absolutely hilarious, I have to say. And the illustrations were all illustrated by Hilary Knight in the 50s. It was 1955 when it was written. And then they did another one in 1956, which is Eloise in Paris, and then the Eloise at Christmas time. So there was 3 books that were written in the late 50s, from 55 to 1958. And so the styling of the illustrations is right up my street. I have to say, I love the whole 50s era. It was really fun because I could literally take drawings from the books and then turn them into print. So this is one of our design prints.
Fantastic.
But we put Eloise, and then map prints and her going to Paris, and pictures of the Eiffel Tower, all with Hilary Knight's line drawings. So we turned it into fabric and then made dresses and T-shirts and leggings, and so it's been a really fun collaboration. And then also, because she also wears a little outfit which is a pleated skirt, it's a black pleated skirt with straps, and then which cross over at the back, and a little white blouse with a frill collar, not dissimilar from things that we've done actually previously. But so we've made outfits of the things that she wears in the book. She also goes to Moscow and wears a fur coat and a fur hat. So we've done that. And then because it was her 60th birthday, actually next month in November, it's going to be her 60th birthday anniversary, which is the diamond anniversary. So then we did a whole diamond collection of dresses with diamond necklaces appliqued onto them, and diamond starburst and diamond, with sequins and things. So we've done 8 diamond dresses as well. To
ultimate present, maybe with the book for Christmas. Yeah,
I mean, with the book is such fun. I was going to say it's such fun to enjoy that, and she's quite mischievous, Eloise, so she's quite naughty, and it's quite fun to see what she gets up to. But living in a hotel, we did also pyjamas, because pyjamas is really fun. I think that for the people who've loved the story, and even people who are going to now come to get to know the story, I just think it's relevant for today, but it's also really fun and
to look back.
Yes,
fantastic.
definitely. Yes.
Thank you. Wonderful. Well, now I wonder whether we can have a little tour around the shop and see what it's all about.
Yeah, definitely. Let me show you around.